course I got was from the TEFL Academy, and it was $288 Australian on sale. And I do have a level of patience.
Do you?
What if you're fine?
Alright, how you going, guys? I'm Frank.
I'm Sarah.
And this is the Moving to Thailand podcast featuring Frank and Sarah.
Yeah, podcast number 17. Let's
and
go.
Are you written here? Let's go.
I have.
Awesome. And
I also worked out how many weeks it is from today that we're going to Bali, and it's 18 weeks. So
alright, how'd you work that out?
I just went on my calendar and went 1, 2, 3, 4 until the day we leave.
Count past 10. Well done. Yeah, so this is week 17. In the last couple of weeks we've been doing something a bit different with a tech review, and also with 6 things we've learnt since starting this journey.
Yep.
Which I'm sure you've all thoroughly enjoyed. But this week it's back to what we've learnt and
what we've been doing.
What we've been doing. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But doing is learning.
Yeah.
So suck on them apples. Anywho,
Okay.
what we've got. Well, this week we've started. This week
Yeah.
we've started selling some things. So downsizing and getting rid of just things that we had for hobbies, or just things we used in the past that we don't use now.
Yeah, that we don't immediately need right now.
Immediately,
like fridges and stuff that we obviously need. We're not going to sell until later, but like you sold your bike yesterday.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say things we don't need, fridges. I'm like,
we need that.
Yeah, I sold my bike yesterday. Cold hard cash.
Had my bike listed for a week or so. Some like old snow gear. My running vest, which I'm selling at the gym, because somebody came up and was interested in getting one, and I just said, "Oh, I've got one you can have."
Yeah.
So.
Some
feels...
football boots from me.
Yeah,
like I'm gonna put the portable AC up as well. Just things like that that we don't need now, so we may as well get started and start selling them, so we're not so
like rushing to do it at the end.
Yeah, because you obviously want to get rid of things sooner rather than later. Just less things in your mind to worry about. So it's been very good.
Yep, it has been.
Yeah,
feels nice to just like get rid of things and like have that side started, because obviously at the end there's gonna be heaps of things that we've not thought about, and it's nice just to have a few less things moving forward. Yeah,
that's it. We want to, put a lot of focus into just a few things and not be spread too thin. So getting if you're going to do something like this, then it's best to get started early and get selling early if you need to get rid of some things. Obviously things that you can do without, but it'll help with the funds, it'll look better in your account, you'll feel more confident getting to the destination with some decent money behind you, and also just less things in your mind, less things to worry about. So that's what we've been doing this week to start with. We've been starting to come up with a plan as well for Hef.
Our dog.
Sarah cried.
I did. Yeah. Every time we talk about our dog, I cry, because he's just like, he's my baby, and the possibility of us not having him, or not like seeing him grow old, just makes me really sad. Because we've had him since he was a puppy, and he's only 3 years old now, and it's just like, just a very emotional subject for me. Because obviously I'd like to have him forever, but I know that's not realistic with the lifestyle that we want to live. Your family has very kindly said that they'll take him in when we leave, and if we ever come back, we can just have him back again, which is really, really cool. I'm just like, pretty over the moon about it, because I was worried about him, and I just want to be able to like get pictures of him and see him when he's growing up and stuff. So yeah,
it's definitely the best outcome that I could have hoped for.
Yeah,
I'm very lucky that Mum and stepdad have stepped up and they're willing to look after him. So yeah, we're very grateful and lucky to have them there and willing to do that for us, which is really good. So
yeah, it's a hard decision. And I think when we got him, we definitely were intending to always have him. Like, we never...
Yeah, and we did look through the possibility of, you know, him travelling with us. And it could still be a possibility in the future, depending on what we do. But just at the start, because we're going to be moving around quite a bit, going through a lot of different countries, it'll be very hard. It'll be hard financially, and also it'll just be hard logistically to have him with us everywhere we go. And we're just completely new to this, so it's best for us to be able to focus on getting our shit together. But yeah, it's not out of the question in the future.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool. But just for the time being, we're very lucky to be able to leave him in very safe hands.
Yeah. And it makes me feel good too, because like he knows them and he knows the property, and like they've got 2 other dogs too, which he's also, they know each other, and they're, I wouldn't say super friendly, but they're just, they get along.
They get along, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I'm just super grateful that they're doing that for us. And I don't know, I was just feeling like I didn't want to ask them, because I didn't want to put pressure on them, because it's a big thing to ask somebody to look after your dog for you. Well, it is, like, it's an extra life you've got to look after. And
no doubt,
like,
yeah, no.
More, like vet bills, if he has any, food, like just all those extra little expenses that come along with having a 3rd dog. I just didn't want Lois and Sean to feel like they were obliged to take him.
Yeah, but they kindly offered, so we'll kindly accept.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely a weight off our shoulders, so that's really good. One less thing to worry about, got it out of the way. It's definitely a hard discussion, but now that it's sorted, yeah, we can definitely focus on some other things. So we're very lucky to have that, such a big thing sorted for us. And next up, I have enrolled in a TEFL course.
TEFL.
Doing some TEFLing, which is teaching English.
Can you even speak English?
Hey, I'm learning while I'm doing the course.
Yeah.
I might be at an 8th grade level by the time I finish, but teaching English as a foreign language. So that's, for me, what I'm looking to do is teach online. And there's different courses and different certifications that you can get. There's TEFL, TEFL, there's TESOL, TESOL, and I think the creme de la creme is the CELTA, which is a Cambridge accredited, essentially teaching English as a foreign language. This course I got was from the TEFL Academy, and it was $288 Australian on sale. But as I found out, it's always on sale. It depends on, like, sometimes it'll be a bit more expensive, but they're pretty much always on sale. So I thought I did some research beforehand, and I was like, oh, the CELTA would be the best, but I've never done it before, and I just wanted to dip my toe in the idea. So I thought I could pay that, do the course, and then if it's something that I was really interested in or thought I could really do a good job with, then I could, you know, upskill and upgrade the certification. But from what I've seen, the TEFL certification is enough to get you quite a lot of jobs. online and also teaching in a classroom setting, if that's something that I wanted to do. So yeah, it's just a bit about the course. It's 10 units to cover. There's a test after each one. You just need a 70% pass, or 70% score to pass. You can take that as many times as you needed. And then there's 3 assignments to do, which you only get 3 attempts on each. So if you fail on the 3rd time, then you've essentially failed the course, as they say. But it's got a pass, credit, distinction marking system, so it's kind of competency based. It's not really an A, B, C, D kind of thing, but you've got 6 months to complete the course from when you first enroll. So there's plenty of time to complete it, but they say that a lot of students finish the course quite quickly, 4 to 6 weeks after they start it, and that's kind of what I'm aiming to do. I, of course, don't want to rush through it, and I want to make sure that I get all the information that's needed out of it, because I've never taught before, but I'm good with English most times, and I do have a level of patience.
Do you?
Yeah, with people I haven't told 600 times before. Yeah. And yeah, I think I could do pretty well at it. So I've done so far the first unit, which was lesson planning, which I think is probably going to be the most boring unit, and it showed. But did the final test on it, 86% or 86.33 recurring %. So not too shabby.
You're actually right, not too shabby there too.
Not too shabby. But yeah, I thought for the first time doing it and whatnot, I think I did a pretty good job. And I've just started the second unit, which is on teaching vocabulary. And that was a lot more interesting. So I think it's pretty obvious for most people that the teaching part's going to be a lot more fun than the planning part. But, to do this, there is a lot of planning that needs to go into it.
Yeah. I think you'll find too, once you actually start teaching in schools and online, there's probably a lot of resources you can find of people that have already planned lessons out and stuff that you can just kind of recycle. Yeah,
there are. There's a lot on, if you search on Google, there's a lot there. And also the Academy provides you with resources for, whether it be games you can play, lesson plans and that kind of thing. So there's a lot of resources available on the student webpage, the portal. So yeah, they look like they really set you up for success. But I guess it's just down to me and how I do, and I think I'll do pretty well. I think I'll mortal myth it, but yeah, so far so good. It's a great way to earn money online and while you're moving around, because aside from scheduling in terms of time differences, if you do teaching English as a foreign language online, then it's apparently the fastest growing language in the world, and there's plenty of people wanting to learn it. So I think it could be very exciting. I'm interested to see how rewarding it is, and just being able to teach someone and just get that feeling of helping someone sort of learn a new language or learn something about a new language. So yeah, I'm really excited. So far so good.
You have to teach them all Aussie slang.
Yeah, I'll teach them probably English first, and then maybe just at the end of lessons I'll just throw some silly Aussie slang in there. Teach them some swear words. What's a swear word in your country? Because I know in Australia, whenever a foreign person comes over, especially in school, first
when you're
thing's
a kid.
Oh, what's the naughty word? What's a swear word? How do you say shit in French? And it's just great. So you know a bunch of swear words in different languages, but you don't really know anything else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Except for hello, goodbye, if you're lucky. But yeah, that's me. That's me. The soon-to-be teacher. New career.
That's hard. Yeah,
it is.
It's so exciting. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, and Sarah's looking as well.
Yeah, it's kind of, for me, like, if you enjoy doing it, then I'll probably look into doing the course as well, but I just kind of want to focus on all the other things we've got going on for the meantime.
Well, that's it. I mean, I can just be the guinea pig and test it out, and then, if it's any good, and I can fill you in about what's needed and what the assignments look like, and you can make a decision from some first-hand or second-hand experience. So it could be a good show.
For sure. So this week we've also been talking more about our podcast thumbnails and like how to improve them. So we took photos before we did this one just to see how that goes. And it's just all about that constant improvement. Because the one that you initially had for the last podcast wasn't very good.
Why not?
Well, I don't know, like you edited the photo, but you just brightened it a bit too much and your skin looked really, really red, like you looked sunburnt.
Yeah.
I was like, it doesn't look very good.
I wanted to make it brighter because I see on YouTube that, obviously it's a small thing and you want it to stand out.
Yeah. But, it's the first impression of the video too, so you want it to be good. Yeah,
exactly. So we've, I came up with a few ideas for this thumbnail, which you'll see if you click the video. But just having a bit more, because a lot of people, when they make videos, they do the thumbnail first. Like they think of the thumbnail and then they'll create the video around it. Because it's how people get into the video,
Yeah.
Unless it's recommended to them by someone else, but for them to recommend it, they'd have to watch it. So I thought that we do something, and I just like to be a bit more, just a bit, not take ourselves too seriously as well.
Yeah.
And just
be a bit more creative and a bit more fun with it.
Yeah, we'll just, not be so uptight and everything, and just let a bit of our like personality show through as well. So hopefully enjoy the thumbnail if I get it right. But just looking at the thumbnail when thinking of the video, just to make it a bit more cohesive and like one idea. So
yeah, for sure, and just keep our thumbnails looking a bit more interesting as well, and not just like us sitting here at a desk being like,
That's pretty interesting, but bit of variety would be cool.
Yeah, and it'll keep the ideas flowing and keep it fresh.
Yeah, keep it fresh. That's it.
Yeah. So this week's been a bit busier for me because there's people away at work, so I've been doing a lot more hours, which is cool because it's more money that I can save.
Can you?
Yeah. But with my job, I had a performance review this week and spoke to my boss about potentially doing some remote work online for the gym. And I didn't get like a straight up no, which is good. But it's definitely a possibility that I'll be able to continue doing some work for the gym once I leave.
So what kind of work would that be?
Just like admin and like debt collection, basically. Responding to emails. Just like membership, because I'm a membership consultant.
There you are. Your business card says so.
Yeah. So it would just be like trying to save cancellations, emails, all that sort of stuff. Probably like a little bit of, like I spoke to my boss about it and I said like I can do like social media tiles and stuff like that, and she was like, yeah, that's great, sounds good. But yeah, we'll let you know
that's great.
Closer to the time.
That's good, man.
So that's pretty exciting if that is an actual possibility, but I'm not kind of putting all my hope into it at the moment, because I know it's also a possibility that it won't happen, depending on like who they can find to replace me once we're gone. So yeah, that. That.
Yeah, that. You enjoyed that?
Yeah.
Okay, on to the next thing.
So that.
Yeah, we'll be going to the Gold Coast for a week before we leave, so we'll have the lease run out here, and then we'll fly down to the Gold Coast, spend some time with Sarah's family, mum, dad, brothers.
Yay.
Brothers. Free team.
The brothers.
Bruh. But yeah, we'll be going down there for a week. We are what you would call Gold Coast locals.
Yep.
So we will be able to show you the more hidden gems.
Yeah, we want to make some content that doesn't just include like the typical Gold Coast things, like going to theme parks and like doing all that shit and like nightclubs and whatnot, because it's just a bit boring and it's expensive, and it's like everybody that goes to the Gold Coast goes and does that sort of stuff, but we just want to kind of show that there's more to the Gold Coast than all of those things.
Yeah.
Because there is some really lovely like hidden gems out in nature, and like some good bushwalks and stuff that if you're not a local you probably wouldn't know about it, so it'd be good to get some awareness around what you can actually do on the Gold Coast that's not touristy.
Yeah, and just places like in the tourist areas that just tourists don't go to, you know? So whether it be like hidden parks or just different walks and stuff, just things that you can do that hopefully, or most likely, won't be chockers, especially in the peak times.
Chockers.
Compared to the theme parks where you'd be waiting a couple of hours to get on one ride.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just thought we'd share some local knowledge. We'd refine our vlog skills in preparation for taking the trip to Bali and Thailand.
Yeah.
So it's good for us, and hopefully it's good for people who are potential tourists to the Gold Coast, that they can see just different parts of the Gold Coast that they don't advertise as much. So we're really excited to be able to see your family, you more so than me.
Yep. I don't know if I'd say that.
Hey, no, I'm excited to see them.
Yeah.
They're good people.
They are.
But yeah, be able to do that. Bit of a holiday before the holiday, and get out and about, hit the beach, and have some fun down there.
Get tan before we go away too.
That's it. I really want to bring out that muscle definition.
Yeah, me too. Do a little bit of a cut before we go too, so I'm nice and like.
Oh, I'm already there. Yeah.
Yep.
But anyway, we'll be going down the Gold Coast week before we leave, and after that, from Brizzy to Bali, from Bali to Thailand. So
let's go.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
18 weeks, and we're there.
Yep.
But yeah, other than that, anything else that we've done?
No.
Been working on?
Not particularly. I've been working on my Etsy store today. Just because like with the advertising and stuff, it is like I'm getting a lot of clicks, but I'm not getting any people buying. So I just have to. I'm just focusing on that to try and convert the clicks and the likes and the favorites, because people are putting it in their cart but they're not buying it. So
sending them emails, threatening them maybe.
Buy my shit.
Yeah, I've got your IP.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, so I just want to update that and see if putting a few new listings on will potentially help people decide whether or not they want to buy my stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Other than that, I think that's about it. Keep it short and sweet before the GoPro blows up.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, we've hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions or comments about the course, about us, what we're doing, whatnot, then hit us up, frankandsarah@gmail.com. That is our joint email address, so we can both respond to you or comment in the comment section below. I think that's what it's for.
It is.
It is? Okay, cool. If you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, that would be fabulous. But other than that, guys, we will leave you to it and see you next week for week 18. Bye!
Let's go.
Right.